First People Kumeyaay is a film about the revival of Native Americans in the San Diego region who lived for generations in a vast nation from the deserts to the coast, north and south of what's now the Mexico border. Take a look.
I smell the trees, the plants, and the flowers. I taste the fruits and waters so pure. I hear your creatures sing and cry. Greatest of the blue ocean above. Mahakuitai, I'm human. I am man. I am Tipai.
I'd like to welcome my guest, John Eagle Spirit Elliott, member of the Manzanita Band of Kumeyaay, and Stan Rodriguez, member of the Santa Isabel Band of Kumeyaay. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Stan, you're in the documentary and you speak and teach the Kumeyaay language. We just heard the narrator in this trailer say, I am Tipai. What does that mean?
What Tipai means is I am a person, I am a human being. And in our language, it's a human-based language. You may have heard of it from different groups like the Yavapai, Wallapai, Havasupai, Mojave, Quetzal or Yumas, Maricopa, Cocopa, Pai Pai. It all says we are the people, so that's how we identify ourselves.
Well, John, Stan was talking about these different bands of Kumeyaay, Kumeyaay members. How many in the nation, and where do they live now? Or where did they live is what I should ask first, because it was a pretty broad group.
You described it pretty well, from the ocean to the Colorado River around Alcodones and north and south of the border. I believe there's 12 Kumeyaay bands now, and they're all here in San Diego County. And then in northern Baja, we have several.
There's 5 bands in Baja.
Yep, and so it still bridges the borders.
Yes.
What are some of the aspects? I know the film talked about this. What are some of the aspects of the Kumeyaay culture that have been preserved by the members of the tribe?
You know, when you're talking about the aspects of the culture that have been preserved, our culture's been like a sky, a pot that has been crashed onto the ground, and shards have flown all over the place. And each community has a shard of that, has a piece of that. So with like the Kumeyaay in Baja, the language and survival skills are very strong. Up here, the songs, the religion is strong. Different communities, we have those things. So what we're doing now is we're bringing them all together to put that pot back together.
And in the film, I saw that. And John, you're also in the film. And I heard, though, some of the tribal members in the films were saying that when they were younger, they felt ashamed to be Native American. They felt ashamed to be Kumeyaay, especially at school. Highlight for us some of the things that you were doing and you are doing to sort of change that perception for the youth.
You know, when I was growing up, the elders were there to encourage me and the other youth to really be proud of who we are and to take part in the community. And that's one of the biggest things we can do as adults is to encourage the youth and to answer their questions and to bring them along, because they want to be proud of who they are as well.
John, also, do you think that casinos have influenced the resurgence of Kumeyaay traditions?
Yes, they have. And I know that initially a lot of the elders, when the casinos came online, they were worried about the future, but eventually they talked and they said, yes, bring this, our people need it so that we can keep the culture, we can teach our kids the language and our religion, and we'll have the means to do that.
Through the casino, the profits from the casino. Stan, what would you like non-tribal members to take away from this documentary?
What I would like for them to learn about, when they learn about San Diego and they learn about the history, it goes farther back than they're aware of. That we as the Kumeyaay people, we are the first people here. And we are still here. We are not gone. And just names around San Diego, they don't even know that they're Kumeyaay. Like Otay, that means weed. Hamasha means a gourd. Pauay, it means arrowhead. You know, all these things. Even Palomar Mountain, Epal is an arrow and Omar is to win. So it talks about a game. So what I would like for them to for the people to learn about is the culture that's here, that has been here for thousands and thousands of years.
Well, there's certainly an opportunity to do so, and I'll talk about that in a second. But Stan Rodriguez and John Eagle Spirit Elliott, thank you so much. And that documentary, where you can learn about it, First People Kumeyaay, airs tonight at 9 p.m. right here on KPBS TV.
Thank you.
Thank you.